So, I've been doing some detective work into why Sony won't give us a flippy screen. Seems the mystery goes back into ancient times, before the Illuminati met with the gray aliens from the Andromeda universe. We were never meant to have the flippy screen. We don't know how to use its power responsibly, but we have it now. We're gonna have to find a way forward and not destroy ourselves. So I've been doing some digging around. Canon gives it to us. Nikon does it sometimes when they feel like it. Sony has done it in the past. Panasonic, Olympus. What's the deal? What's going on? Every couple weeks, I'll get a comment saying, you know, the reason Sony doesn't put the flippy screen is because Canon has a patent on it. So only Canon can do it. And I'm like, yeah? How come Nikon has it too? And Panasonic and every other camera company, including Sony, and every rival Canon's ever known in their life. And they'll be like, well, the Canon will let them use it on some cameras, but not a full frame camera. That's where Canon draws the limit. They won't let other companies put it on a full frame camera because they know nobody ever sells APS-C cameras. That's a flippy screen. I act out everything I say. You may not know that that's a 5D Mark IV, and it would be better with that flippy screen. Well, today, my friend, we have busted the myth wide open. We have proof that not only is Sony allowed to use a flippy screen, they refuse to do it. I'm going to show you why.
All I want is the perfect camera.
Now, before we get started here, I got to say something. You got to exercise a little restraint. Use a little responsibility in your life. When you see a rumor floating around there, it's like, wonder if that's true. It could be true. Let's just spread it. Let's spread it anyway. This is how myths are born. This is why people think Dogman exists. And I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying he doesn't. Would I want to run into Dogman in a dark alley? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Nobody really knows if Dogman exists or not. But I'll tell you this, he doesn't exist because your uncle's friend saw a shadow, your blind ass friend who was drunk, trying to make his way home through a field of snow. That's not proof. I just dripped sweat on my shorts. Now it looks like I peed on myself. No, it's not gonna be good for business. So you think I'm gonna do the same thing in today's video? Just repeat something I heard from a friend off in the distance? Yeah, I am gonna do that, but it's a trusted source. It's a trusted source. Potato Jet. Potato Jet wouldn't lie. I trust him with my life. To prove how much I trust Potato Jet, I'm gonna fall back and Potato Jet's gonna save me. He's gonna catch me. Potato Jet wouldn't let harm come to me. I trust you. You let me down, Jet. You let me down. Ow. All right, let's get to business. In Potato Jet's latest video on the A6600, he had the pleasure of talking to some Sony executives. And first, let me say, if I ever get my hand on a Sony exec, better you won't know what it's like. He let them off easy. I ain't gonna be so easy. So Potato Jet knows what's up. You flip that screen up to the top, it's blocked by the mic. So he asked them, why didn't you flip it out to the side? Sony says that this hinge design makes the camera too big, and they won't do it. So they could put it in there, but they don't like big cameras that are comfortable in the hand. But you didn't hear him saying, oh, we can't. And Canon owns the patent to that. They own hinge technology. They got to Home Depot right before us, and they bought all those hinges on sale. We couldn't afford to get the ones for $2.99. So you buy in bulk, you save more money. Just a little life hack. So the number one reason they don't do it is to keep the body like a couple millimeters thinner. When really, most people just say make a bigger body. Nobody cares. It doesn't weigh anymore. Just make it a little bigger if you gotta. Like Sony's obsession with miniature stuff. Mini everything over there at Sony. I once heard that Sony executives only play the mini games inside of real video games because the real game was too big. It's true. So this obsession with keeping the size down has effed us once again, and there's no hope for it. It's confirmed in another interview where that's their main goal, is keeping the size down as small as possible. And it's like, then you got the worst IBIS because you don't have any space in there, overheating out the yin yang. So you don't even have a motor in there to blow a big fan. You only have one custom function button. It's on the bottom of the camera. I'm devastated. What am I supposed to look forward to now? What, accomplish something meaningful? How long do you think that's gonna hold me? We will never get a flippy screen on the Sony. They don't care how awkward it flips up with that rectangle L bracket shit. It's thinner. Therefore better in Sony's eyes. Sony's blackened eyes. Red. We can see the red. You're sick, Sony. So no, the reason Sony's holding back their flipper screens is not because Canon won't let them do it. It's because of their obsession with miniature statues and shit. Just keeping everything smaller than it needs to be. Name one thing that's better if it's smaller. Not one thing. You gonna watch a movie on a big 3-inch TV? Yeah, smaller's not better, Sony. It's really hot in this room, but I didn't need to turn on that big fan because I have a 1-inch one pointed at my fucking kneecap, and I'm fine, because smaller's better. You ever towel yourself off with a face cloth when you come out of the shower, asshole? This chair is way too big. I prefer when my knees are forced up into my esophagus, like that. This is what chairs should be shaped like. Man, I'm thirsty. I'm so glad I brought this 1mm cup of water. Quenched. There's not one thing that's better smaller. Everything bigger is better. Texas said so. They would never lie. Texas never lies. So we've learned a lot here today, my friend. Never spread a lie if it's not true. Never just believe unless you're gonna believe in yourself. Then that's a safe bet. I believe in you. I know you got something special inside waiting to come out. Just waiting to burst out like a rainbow. That's what you're accomplishing soon. I believe it. So, thank you so much for watching the video today. Let me know your thoughts. Will Sony ever do it? Will they grow up? Give us a big camera? Give me a big boy camera. I can handle it, Mom. Okay, we're done. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.